plug shortage. Okay. We're going to see if y'all plugged in, if y'all know y'all music or not.
Oh,
all right?
You might get exposed right now.
So I don't know who, knows more music, but we're going to give y'all 3. All right? We're going to give you 3 songs. We're going to give you 1 second of the song. All right? People in the comments, let them know as well. You get 1 second. I want you to name the song and the artist as well.
Can we work together?
Nah. Y'all can work together. So this is gonna be the first song. Nah, that's gonna be too easy. That's gonna be too easy. Let's not start there. Let's not start there. Let's start here. All right, you ready? Yeah. Y'all ready?
I'm the fucking man.
I know it's Drake.
Okay. What you got?
Motto?
The motto, yeah, y'all got it right. I got it right.
Let's go.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I think that was an easy one. That was an easy one.
Let's keep it right in that category.
Yeah, let's keep it in that category. Let's keep okay.
Just like that.
All right. Here we go. The next one, all right? Here you go. Oh, I gave you more than 1 second, too. I definitely gave you more than 1 second. What y'all got? They say that's too easy. They say we making it easy on you. What y'all got in the comments? Let me know what y'all got in the comments.
Comments, help us out.
Okay, I'll give y'all one more, but hold on now. Let me see if anybody in the comments got it. Anybody in the comments got it? Nah, nobody in the comments got it. All right. So y'all not the only ones. All right, here we go. You ready? The plug shortage. Let's go. Ooh, that's right on point. That's right on point. 1 second. What you got? What is it? Let me know in the comments as well.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. I don't think y'all got it.
We're gonna respectfully.
So that is. Are we gonna go 1 for 1? Y'all go bow on that one, Mac?
Yeah, we're gonna.
One thing is a motherfucking nutter. We trapped together, then this motherfucking brother.
That's 100 shots, Young Dolph. 100 shots, Young Dolph.
She just play a part when it's time to smuggle.
1 for 1.
I pull up, pick up that bag and burn rubber.
All right. We got one more. One more. Come on, Max. Y'all gotta be plugged in. Okay, hold up.
Everybody screaming, gang, gang, gang. The folks come and get you gon' tell on the whole gang.
All right, here we go. The last one. Let us know. The plug shortage. Here we go. Last one, Mac. Ooh. Uh-oh. Let me know in the comments the plug shortage. Uh-oh. I'm gonna give it to you one more. Y'all ready?
Yeah, give it to us one time.
Oh. What you got? I need a girl. We got it. Y'all plugged in. I need a girl. What's up? Welcome to the Plug Podcast 37. We got MacFIT in the building. Let's get this motherfucker started. Welcome to the Plug Podcast number 37. Appreciate everybody that's been tuned in with us. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you share this podcast with your aunties, your uncles, your grandmas, whoever, your theos, whatever. I'm from San Antonio. I know what's up. So definitely make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Plug Podcast. The Plug Podcast number 37. We got some brothers that are changing the game right now with health and wellness here in San Antonio. They're doing a hell of a job. They've been doing interviews left and right, having a lot of support in the city of San Antonio. Furthermore, let's introduce MacFIT. What up, MacFIT? How y'all living? What's up? What's up? Y'all been very busy, to say the least.
I think that's an understatement, man.
Yeah.
But that's what it's about, though. It's about the grind. It's about staying consistent. It's about constantly moving forward, man. So
Yeah, busy, like you said, to say the least, as we've been. These last few months have been absolutely insane, just with the amount of just the events that we have going on in class and managing a business as well. A lot of it is sometimes it can be overwhelming, but we're blessed to say the least. I think busy is always good.
sure.
So
For sure. So definitely that's really good, man. You guys just wrapped up y'all's million push-up challenge, which we definitely will jump into as well. But tell us a little bit more about MacFIT, how you guys got started, and where you guys at right now on y'all's journey.
Man, so it's been about 5 years now. Me and my brother started MacFIT. I think our whole thing was what we wanted to do was really do something that would change and impact the community, impact our family. And really for us doing it so long, we had to make sure it was something that we were purpose to do, man. And everything that we do is faith-based, but it was really started off with just understanding, what our purpose was, what our gifts were.
Right.
And I think from when we first started out, we were in a position where we were just kind of figure out who we were, what our gifts were, what our purpose was. And I think we were in different points in our life to where we came together. We understood that fitness and making sure, our family is healthy, making sure our community is healthy, something that we wanted to do. So 5 years ago, we started off with just, free camps, free Saturday classes.
Yep, we started off with free classes like every Saturday. So we only had like one class going on a week. Started off there doing it for free for about a year. Trying to get our name out there, just spread love, trying to just show love to the community and things like that. And we started off with one, we slowly moved to two, and then from there, like 4 or 5 years later, we have a facility now.
For sure.
Classes are going on all week.
That's what's up.
We got events going on. Just doing a lot of stuff with the community. It's been a crazy ride, but it's had its ups and had its downs.
That's one of the biggest things that which y'all just spoke about is the free, right?
Right.
A lot of people like, man, I'm not down for the free, but
man,
it's part of the grind, huh?
We had to cut our teeth, man, and really get our name out there because people wouldn't, trust what we're doing. I think a lot of times if you don't, have a mindset to give back, you know what I mean? And it's always not about making money. A lot of times what you're doing, if your purpose to do, it's about impacting people. And so from my standpoint, we knew what we had to do. We knew we had to do free camps. We knew we had to, show people that we were out there. It was just more than just fitness. It was more than just trying to get $1. It was about, really trying to do something positive for our community, making sure that we're spreading health and, spreading wellness. So that's what it started off with, man. People don't understand that. It was a sacrifice, you know what I mean? Exactly. Bringing our own equipment, sacrificing our Saturday. We're still working jobs, you know what I mean? Every Saturday to go out there to that place to set up the equipment, to have free camps. And it was a part where we had to really cut our teeth, man. But I think it was an important part of our process because if we didn't go through that moment, we wouldn't be where we're at today, man. So.
Absolutely. So, have y'all always just been athletes? How you guys y'all seem like some fit brothers, pause, you know what I'm saying? Y'all look like y'all can lift some weights and shit like that. Y'all play ball, y'all play football. Tell me a little bit. What got y'all into fitness?
I think we come from some good stock, man. My dad was an athlete. We the McDonald's side of the family had a bunch of athletes. Football, basketball. I think, or even on our mom's side as well. She was ran track. She was some athletes on her side. So I think we come from good stock. Little history. I played football at Randolph High School. Played football, ran track, did powerlifting. From there, went to Texas Lutheran. Same thing, football, powerlifting, and then that segued just to the passion of fitness, the passion of always being active.
Yeah.
And you know, just trying to be good at my craft and good at what we do. But Jay, I know tell a little bit more about what he does.
Yeah. So just being the younger brother, I grew up kind of just watching him do that. So sports was just kind of second nature. It was just kind of
pretty
something
natural.
to do, you know what I mean? It's kind of funny. I always look at the brothers that are in the league right now, like the Diggs brothers, the Gronkowskis.
Yeah.
One thing they talk about is they always saw the older brother always grinding, always doing, just kind of juggling everything and just making the most of it. And I think that's what I saw growing up. So I naturally just fall right in his footsteps. I played football, track, powerlifting, baseball, the whole nine. I played collegiately too. I played 1 year at UTSA, and then I transferred out and finished up at Southwestern Assembly of God University. After that, we had some opportunities to kind of play pro. We kind of pursued that for a little bit, but in that, we found our purpose. It was always a part of our lifestyle, but we kind of didn't realize it. It was always there. It came natural. It was easy.
Oh.
So throughout this process of cutting our teeth with the business, it's kind of funny. I was talking to a client this morning. She talked about, I'm growing muscles, but we had to grow our business muscles. Is what we were doing, literally. For the past.
Hey, it takes time. It ain't just a 3-week process.
No,
for sure.
You really figure out how bad you want it, and it's we went through the weeding out process. I feel like, and I think we really established our core values, and it's a big reason why we're here now, still doing the same thing, still doing the free thing, still giving out to the community. And I think as long as we keep staying community based and faith based, I think the sky's the limit for us.
Absolutely. Make sure y'all give it up. MacFIT in the building with us. Plug Podcast 37. Fellas, tell me a little bit more about the Million Push-Ups Challenge that you guys started up in August, just recently wrapped up here not too long ago. Tell me a little bit more about that and what made you guys start it up and do it for the city of San Antonio. Tell me a little bit more.
Well, I mean, it started off with just our core values, man, making sure we're always giving back, making sure we're always community-focused and family-based. And so we wanted to do something that could reach our community. We were blessed to be able to partner with Dream Week and able to have an official event and having the backing of them. It is able to grow. So this is what, our 3rd year going now, man?
It's going to be our 3rd year doing this, yeah.
So
really
based on our core values, man, just always giving back, always just trying to show the love of Christ, trying to show, just love and giving back. And especially in the time that's needed right now, man, people depressed with all the COVID stuff going on. So we were blessed to be able to partner with Hemisphere. We had our meetups outside. That was such a blessing, man, and they're backing there. And, we're actually going to close it out on actually tomorrow will be the Mayor's Ball.
Saturday, tomorrow, the Mayor's Ball.
I know, Jay, you can add some more to it, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start. You covered a lot, but
I mean, as far as the timing of it, what kind of made y'all want to? I mean, there's a lot of challenges out there.
right.
What kind of 1 million push-ups? Come on now, for real, for real. Y'all could have said 100,000.
Right.
We could have got that.
Yeah.
We could have got that. What was the 1 million about, and why for the city?
I think the timing and the structure of it was centered around the kids going back to school. We're always youth-centered. We have a program called Next Up,
Nice.
where we train performance athletes for volleyball, track, and baseball, football, the whole nine.
Nice.
But what we really try to do is kind of develop the person as well. So just centered around the kids, getting everybody involved is really the main way that we've been able to almost hit that goal, or wrap up to hit that goal. It's even funny at the meetups that we have. The kids are the first one, breaking the ice, running up, trying to figure out what's going on. What are you guys doing? They can't even really do a push-up the correct way, but they're eager to get out there.
Try.
And sometimes it takes just somebody in the family to give you that push.
Yeah.
That's what our role was in our family. We were sitting back, seeing every people with diabetes and cancer and all these health issues, and we're like, man, we got to do something about this. Like, we work out all the time. We're athletes. Like, let's spread the love. And let's make something of this and make it more than fitness. And that's where Dream Week comes in line with this. It's civil issues that we have, and one of the major issues that we're having right now is obesity, is COVID, and people aren't talking about how health and or how being healthy and active and having a nice, well-balanced, nutritious diet is going to help you fight these viruses and things like that.
So
Sorry.
During y'all's challenge, y'all had NBA legend pull up to y'all's Ginobili.
Hey, Gino Bully. Hey,
He
man.
pulled up to y'all at Hemispheres Park and did some push-ups. Tell me a little bit more about this story.
I'll tell this, man, because one thing I love about our old Spurs, man, just how humble they are. When you see them in, not the new Spurs. I love our Spurs, man, but these new Spurs, man, I'm struggling watching. We went to a game, I was struggling, man. But anyway, Ginobili, man, just like Tim Duncan, just some of the old guys. But no, he had his mask on. He came out. He did push-ups. And what we always have to do at each event, we have them, put your name on the card, put how many push-ups you did, put it in an envelope so we can count them later on, add them to our total. So we're at the table, and the greatness about one thing that we do too, we always give a shout out to our parents, man. Our parents are like the backbone of what we do. We're putting all these events on, we're doing all this stuff, man. But our family, man, is the reason why we're able to do that. But my dad's at the table, he's taking the names down. He looks at me, he's like, you know who that is? And the guy is me, he's right there, right? I was like, no, who's that? He's like, that's Ginobili. I said, who? It's like, that's Manu. So I look over, we're having this conversation. Manu's right there. He's like towering over me. I looked at the left, I'm like, Manu. He kind of pulls his mask down. He's like, yeah, I'm Manu. And I was like, man. So I was like, man, you're one of my favorite Spurs, man.
That's
what's up. Asked him for a picture, man. He's like, yeah, man. I was like, thank you for your help. Right. But just real genuine, man. And actually kind of the crazy thing to go back about it, his kids were the first one that came over and doing push-ups. And they were actually over coming back and forth doing a lot of push-ups. He saw that. He was actually sitting over at the corner the whole time, didn't know who he was, just real low-key. But
that's what's up.
Was able to talk to the great, man, and he actually contributed some push-ups. His family contributed a bunch of push-ups that day. And that's just what that's what it's about.
Y'all should have multiplied his push-ups. Y'all should have like, hey, whatever he does is times 20. Ginobili is times 20. That's how we go do it.
The go factor, huh?
Man. So I'm going to tell y'all fellas, I did my own push-up challenge, I did 1 million push-ups my damn self. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't need no help. I ain't need no Ginobili help or none of that. And, I knew y'all weren't going to believe me. Y'all thought it was going to be funny.
Check the count, man. We're going to check the count, man.
I'm going to show you the results. Hey, check out my results real quick. This is me. This is my this is my 1 million push-up challenge right here. This is me. I knew y'all weren't gonna believe me, so I had to say, "Hey, baby, I need you to take a picture for me so I can show MacFIT I did mine."
Roll, huh?
Hey,
how many things of baby roll will it take?
Hey, man, hey, my muscles kind of deflated really quickly. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot hidden underneath the sweater.
We gotta test you, man. I don't know.
1 million I did it myself. So, shout out to you guys and shout out to 1 million push-up challenge. You guys go reveal that number tomorrow. So definitely excited to hear a little bit more.
Sure.
And keep things going. One of the things I want to talk about, I heard you guys talk about eating, obesity, and working out, right? I always hear, your eating is half of the battle of being fit. I want to know how much truth that is, if you guys have any experience with that. And do you believe that nutrition is very important if you're putting in that kind of work?
For sure. I'd say even the percentage that you said 50%, I'd say it's like 75%, 80%, man. How important nutrition is to your daily activity, to your goals. I think people have a lot of different things skewed. I'll say that balance is super key. And when I say balance, I mean proper balance with the right amount of vegetables, the right amount of proteins, the right amount of carbs. And I don't want to go into too much detail because this could be a deep rabbit hole, but I'll let Jay go and tag on some of that.
Yeah, I think nutrition is absolutely everything. I think activity, you don't have to lift weights or run a mile or, be a CrossFit athlete. I think minimal activity with a great diet is everything. Yep. I think where we lose it is the fact that, we're minorities and we have bad habits instilled in our heads where we got to get, the bad cuts of the meat. I think we just need to really, when it boils down to it, is eat more fruits and more vegetables. I think covering your plate with at least half of some green items or fruits and vegetables 3 or 4 times a day will limit a lot of those cravings that you have. And you'll definitely see the transformations. My brother and I are both collegiate athletes. We've had 2 or 3 surgeries apiece, and we've even seen it ourselves how changing up our diet has increased our longevity, how we're able to still push heavy weight, we're still able to run, lift the same way we used to.
For sure.
And I don't know if you want to hop in anymore.
Yeah, also I'll say water intake, man. A lot of
Exactly.
times
Man, that's big.
we
That's
think
very
that
big.
we're hungry or we're feeling that, hunger pains. It's actually
Yep.
we're dehydrated, man. So
Hydration, yeah.
drink some water before your meal. But they say it's half your weight in ounces is what you should be drinking in water. So water intake is super key. A lot of times you're eating, you think you're hungry. It's because you're thirsty. You're taking in more calories and it's just stacking to your body, man. So drink water, yo.
That's good stuff. Good stuff, man. Y'all got plugged in right there. Shout out MacFIT. I want one more thing. You guys play collegiate sports and things like that. What are some best advice that you guys kind of take on, whether it's been from coaches, parents, upbringing, grandparents? It doesn't matter. What has been some of the best advice that you kind of carry and keep you motivated? As you continue with your business and things like that.
And just to kind of touch on just being a coach and how heavy that responsibility is. They say that even being a coach, you spend more time than a father will with your kids if you're playing sports. Even in our opportunities to be coaches, man, the weight is heavy, and just take that with a lot of responsibility. Because what you're speaking into those kids' lives, they listen, believe it or not. Sometimes they not even listen to their parents, but when they're in their outlet, they're having fun, and you have an opportunity to speak to them.
Yeah.
Just take it, be serious about it, and be really intentional about what you're telling those kids. But just a big piece of advice, something that I learned from playing sports and playing with just being coached or just being a collegiate athlete is just working with others. To be honest, that's something that you can even take even at past football. A lot of time when I approach football, my only goal was I want to play pro, I want to play pro, I want to play pro.
Seriously,
but just even taking a step back and looking back what I've gained from it, just the experiences I've had, fellowshipping with other athletes, learning about other people, establishing that in my own life, and then seeing these patterns repeat themselves in the youth and being able to say, oh, that's an opportunity for me to drop some gems on there, drop some knowledge so they can either learn from it, not have to go through that, or have that with them so when they go through that and they make that mistake, hey, that advice that Coach Jay gave me, I remember that. So I gotta put that into practice. But just those are some of the big points just that I've gained from being a coach and being coached.
Good stuff, man.
So that's really good. Let me see here. I was going to get into a little bit more about goals and things like that. I know that fitness is usually people's biggest thing at the top of the year. We're into a new year. Happy New Year, Plug Podcast subscribers and everyone else. Happy New Year. We just kicking things off. A lot of people have fitness on their, goals list and things like that. By the end of what you say about like July, people kind of fade off and dwindle down off of it. What is something that you can give to the people to stay encouraged and motivated to kind of maybe break it down to increments instead of seeing so much 12-month year progress and more or less like results that they may want to see in shorter amount of time so they can stay motivated?
I'd say, man, don't neglect the progress of a baby step, right? Sometimes we try to look for the end goal all the time, and we don't enjoy the process. So make sure you are doing it for the right reasons, but enjoy the process, man. Everything's not going to be microwave mentality, but take the baby steps, enjoy the process, celebrate the small victories, especially when it comes to fitness. But consistency is what's key, man. There's no really secret program to it. A lot of times, guys, it's just being consistent. Make sure you keep going, don't stop. Finding that motivation. When you don't have motivation, figure out one thing we do in class, one thing we always say is, what's your why? What's your motivation? Why do you do it? And keep going back to that, you know what I mean? Let your why be your motivation. And when you feel weak on those times or those days where you don't want to go, remember your why and continue to take those baby steps and celebrate the small victories. And that's going to help in fitness always, man.
Just one thing to add, other than consistency, I think being intentional with yourself, being real with yourself, setting yourself up for success. So one thing we touched on is nutrition. If you have bad eating habits, you got to be intentional and set up some things for yourself when those things come, when those obstacles come. So you either need to be meal prepping, have some things heavy, have some things handy. Instead of going to those fast food restaurants, pulling in HEB, ready to go meals you can heat up. Just being intentional about the moves that you put in and setting yourself up for success.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys are, fitness. Sound like you guys got it going on. What are y'all's personal fitness goals? Do y'all have any personal fitness goals going into this year?
Yeah, just to be personable, just be real personal with. I have an old injury in my knee and in my ankle, and it's kind of causing imbalance in the way I'm walking and things like that. Nothing serious, but one thing my goal is just to make sure that I'm evenly balanced, fitness wise, from the waist down when it comes to some of the limbs and old injuries.
For sure. I'd say mine kind of very similar. I got tore my ACL 2 times in my right knee, so just trying to make sure, just maintaining the right movements there, getting the flexibility, mobility back, but also just trying to get my explosion back, man. Enjoying playing basketball now. I think in my later life, I can't get on the field as much as I want to, so just trying to get some of that explosiveness back, but in a smart way. Doing it I think we were talking earlier about the injury risk in basketball. Percentage of people are injured, but just being out there and being able to run and jump and do some of the things that I used to do before.
Absolutely. And for MacFIT, what are y'all overall goals for this year? What you guys already did the 1,000,000 push-up challenge. Right. We're going to know more about that here soon. I know y'all going to have a lot more challenges for yourselves this year. What can we expect, watching you guys, looking out for you guys? What are some of the goals MacFIT has set for themselves as a business?
As a business, I think every business wants to see growth, so that's going to be not number one, but close to the top, and I think even above that is more community focused. I think we do a lot already, but I think we can do more. We give back with Redeemer's Praise Church almost weekly, where we feed the homeless. I think getting more involved in that, as well as more facility growth. We have a lot of cool things coming as far as equipment, things like that. There's a lot of cool technology coming out with Tonal and a lot of other these brands. So we're getting some new sponsorships and things like that. Developing our store with apparel, supplements, things like that. So a lot to come in store this year, actually. So I'm really excited.
Wow. And when y'all get back out there, I need that DJ. Make sure y'all plug in with me, man. Come on. We had a good time closing out last time. I had them going. I had them running. I had them running for the hills out there.
That workout session was.
That's what's up. I appreciate y'all, fellas. How can everyone follow you guys? Stay connected with you guys on all platforms. Give it to them. Let them know how they can plug in.
All across the board, from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, MacFit Athletics is the handle. That's the website as well, MacFitAthletics.com. Plenty of things to offer, from online training, in-person training, got group fitness classes. And like I mentioned before, we have a Next Step program.
Yes,
a lot of things coming with it.
Super excited about that.
That's dope. That is dope. Make sure you guys plug in with MacFit. One more time, I gotta get that picture for one more time for y'all guys. I gotta make sure y'all get this picture. Hey, shout out to MacFit. This has been the Plug Podcast number 37. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We out of here. Hey, get that. Look at that picture. That's a 1,000,000 push-up challenge for your ass right there.
That's 1,000,000 gallons of baby oil.
Right there. Y'all ain't gonna do me like that. Make sure y'all subscribe. Peace out. Plug Podcast 37. Appreciate y'all, man. We out.